Hello, this is Mark Reinert from AuthenticBusinessGrowth.com. I'm here today doing a demonstration of Dragon Naturally Speaking. It's a software for a Mac or PC that will let you type by talking into a headset or microphone on your computer. I am now back in Microsoft Word, and as you can see on the screen, it is typing as I talk. Period. Next line. You do need to state the punctuation marks as you go, comma. However, that is not really necessary. Period. Next paragraph. Because ... It is very easy to go back and add the punctuation later. Period. Next line. One of the very easy and helpful things about Dragon Naturally Speaking, comma, is that if you don't like to type, comma, or you're not so great at speaking, comma, or if you just have a hard time getting a first draft down, dash, even if you love to write, dash, then what you can do is just imagine that you're talking to a friend and talk to your computer. Period. Next line. This is also great for getting conversational language that you can use in email or other communication. Period. By talking, comma, it sounds less stilted. Period. Next line. Now I am saying all the punctuation in order to demonstrate how this works with Dragon Naturally Speaking. Period. However, you could just talk like you were talking to a friend and say, we went out the other night and we went to a great dinner and we had Thai food and I thought it was a great restaurant, and then we went on to a show, and just talk as if you were talking to a friend in person or on the phone. Period. You might have even noticed that the computer wasn't quite keeping up with my conversation, and yet it did catch up. Period. So now I can see that I have quite a bit of text here that I can work with. Period. Next line. Now, since I've worked with transcription software quite a bit, I am used to saying the punctuation, but don't get hung up on that. It's a great tool, and I just wanted to demonstrate it today for you. Dragon Naturally Speaking only costs $30. Period. A couple months ago, it cost $45, and if you're listening to this at a later date, I don't know exactly what it will cost. Period. However, the great thing is that it is very inexpensive and can save you a lot of time and energy and effort. I recently purchased it and found that it's a lot better than it used to be because I had tried it a few years ago and it wasn't so great, but it's much better now. Okay, there you saw that it slowed down a bit while it was catching up with my processing my voice, comma, however it did catch up. New paragraph. Great, so there you saw that I said new paragraph instead of next paragraph, and it understood me. Of course, when I said those two words in the middle of the sentence, it also created a new paragraph. Period. So it's not completely perfect, but it's much easier to edit than it is often to get the first draft down. One of the great things about Dragon is that it only takes about 15 minutes to train it to recognize and understand your voice. period. Now, I suppose if you have a thick accent, it's possible that it may have some difficulty understanding you, period. However, it can recognize the sound of your voice, the way that you pronounce certain words, and you can type them into the box and actually train it to understand how you speak. I believe they also have different language versions. So you might need to do a little research if you have an accent. So I think this concludes the demonstration of Dragon Naturally Speaking, and below this video on the AuthenticBusinessGrowth.com website, there's a link where you can purchase Dragon Naturally Speaking. If you purchase it there, that's an affiliate link because I've tested it and I feel that it's worth recommending. And so as an affiliate, I would get a very small commission if you purchased from that link. You can, of course, go to Google and search for it and purchase it that way as well. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that you only need the home version. Unless you have special needs, the home version will work fine for most people. Thanks for your time and attention today. This is Mark Reinert from Authentic Business Growth signing off.